بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. ننتقل وإياكم إلى استكمال المحاضرة حول مرونة بشكل عام وتطبيقاتها، واليوم نتحدث معكم عن مرونة الدخل. Income elasticity of demand، مرونة الطلب الدخلية. Income elasticity of demand could be measured through the following formula. Income elasticity or elasticity of income equal percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in income. This form might be written as follow. Income elasticity equal change in quantity divided by change in income multiplied by income divided by quantity demanded. Income elasticity equal quantity demanded 2 minus quantity demanded 1 divided by income 2 minus income 1 multiplied by income 1 plus income 2 divided by quantity 1 plus quantity 2. Now here we speak about the midpoint elasticity of income. The midpoint elasticity of income يعني مرونة الدخل عند نقطة الوسط. ويلاحظ أنه في هذا السلايد تم تعديل بعض الشغلات، حيث كان هذا السلايد فيه بعض الأخطاء المطبعية تم تعديلها. Here an example to measure income elasticity of demand from the following data and then illustrate the level of elasticity and type of good. Income increase from 100 to 150 as the result or as a result of quantity increase from 90 to 110. So income increase from 100 to $150, and as a result the quantity demanded increase from 90 to 110 unit. So how much the elasticity of income? This is the first question. And the second question is, what is the type of this good? Is it normal good or inferior good? How to measure the elasticity? Income elasticity of demand equal change in quantity divided by change in income. So 110 minus 90 divided 150 minus 100 multiplied by the summation of the two income over the summation of the two in quantity. So as a result, this is how to measure the elasticity of income. So income elasticity is positive here in this case, and less than 1 that indicate a normal good with an inelastic demand. So here elasticity is less than 1, so this demand is inelastic, and the sign is positive, that show there is a positive relation between income and quantity demanded, which means that when income increase, quantity demanded increase as well. This is correct when we speak about the normal good. So in a normal good, the relation between income and demand is positive relation. It's not the same as inferior good, السلع الرديئة. So in the inferior good, when income increase, so the demand will decrease with a negative relation. So when we calculate income elasticity, we have to have a look to the sign. If the sign is positive, so this good is a normal good. If the sign is negative, this is an inferior good. Why this is happen? Because suppose that we speak about an inferior good, such as the frozen meat. When you are poor, you eat a lot of frozen meat. If your income is increased, so you will decrease the amount of frozen meat and increase the amount of fresh meat. So the relation between the income and demand of inferior good is negative relation. Then we'll move now to the price elasticity of supply, and the form of the price elasticity of supply show the same form, one percentage change in quantity supplied divided by percentage change in price. So it is a change in quantity supplied divided by change in price multiplied by price over quantity supplied. Also here we make some changes and correction on this slide. Price elasticity of supply بالعربي هي مرونة العرض السعرية، وهي تناقش مدى استجابة العرض للتغير في الأسعار. So the responsiveness of supply when price change. So when the price change, the supply will change. When the price increase, supply will increase. So we have a positive relation between the price and the quantity supplied. So when we calculate the elasticity of supply, the sign is positive sign. This is because of the positive relation between price and quantity supplied in general. Now, these slides, supply elasticity in the short run and the long run, just for reading, you don't need to memorize, and this, all these are not needed. And this is here, the end of chapter 3. Now, all slides after this slide is important slide, and it just explain in more detail what we explained before. So this is just for reading and for more understanding. Here, type of elasticity, how much is it? Then here, this is to explain the relation demand elasticity for goods. يعني هنا we have the insulin, how much the elasticity? Elasticity is 0 because change in price equal 10%, increase 10%, while change in quantity with no change. So when we calculate elasticity, it is 0, which is perfectly inelastic. So this is an example for you as a student. Here, basic telephone service, if the price increase 10%, so quantity decrease 1%. So when we calculate elasticity, it equal minus 0.1. This is less than 1, so this is inelastic demand. The beef meat, if the price increased 10% and the quantity decreased 10%, so the elasticity equal minus 1. So this is the unitary elasticity, مرونة الوحدة للسلع العادية. وهنا banana, if the price increased 10% and the quantity decreased 30%, so elasticity equal minus 3. This is the elastic demand. So all slides came after that, just came for more explanation for the student, and we explained all these before. Here, how to calculate the midpoint elasticity. Here, how to interpret elasticity or elasticity interpretation, تفسير المرونات. So it is important really here. When elasticity equal minus 2, what does that mean? Elasticity of demand equal minus, it equal here 0.2. 0.2. 0.2 mean if the price increase 10% lead to 2% decrease in quantity demanded. Here, the elasticity minus 2, minus 0.2, this is just the value without the sign. The sign shows the negative relation. but without the sign here. And when we speak about the elasticity of demand with a negative relation, so increase of 10% lead to decrease of 2%, while when the elasticity equal 2, so increase of 10% lead to decrease of 20%. So this is how to make interpretation for the elasticity. And here, this is good graph, really, and have a new information for you as student. This is a very good graph. Elasticity change along straight line demand curve. Here, this is the demand curve with a negative relation. In the middle, exactly in the middle, so elasticity equal 1. Elasticity equal 1, the unitary elasticity. And how we find that it equal 1? It is the bottom half, this half, divided by the upper half. So the lower half divided by the upper half. So if the two half, while the two half are equal, so the elasticity equal 1. So in any point in between this point and this point, suppose here elasticity is less than 1 in elastic demand, because this will equal this amount, this part, dividing, which is small part, divided by the larger part, so the elasticity is less than 1. And here, if we calculate the elasticity in a point here, so it equal this lower half, that is the large half or the large part, divided by the small part, so elasticity is more than 1. In this point, elastic, this is perfectly elastic demand, elasticity is infinity, and in this point is inelastic demand, and perfectly inelastic demand يعني elasticity equal 0. And here also في explanation for the elasticity and total revenue, which is أيضا repetition، تكرار لمزيد من الشرح للطلاب. دعونا نتوقف هنا في هذه المحاضرة رقم 11، المحاضرة 11، واللي انتهينا فيها من فصل المرونة. في المحاضرة رقم 12 إن شاء الله سنبدأ معكم في الفصل الرابع، ونأمل أن تكون بدايتنا معكم في الفصل الرابع في الجامعة إذا سمحت الجامعة بالتعليم الوجاهي، ونحن نأمل أن نلتقيكم في التعليم الوجاهي إن شاء الله. مطلوب منكم التقرير الأول الإجابة على هذه الأسئلة الثلاثة. الثلاث أسئلة اللي أمامكم هذه مطلوب منكم الإجابة عليها في تقرير وإرسالها للمدرس. أي التقرير الأول مطلوب منكم في الهوم إكزام أو الامتحان الأول، واللي أنا بعتبره كويز منزلي لإلكم. يتم هاي الأسئلة بين إيديكم، وسأعطيكم وقت ليوم واحد على أساس أنه يتم تسليم الامتحان في وقت محدد، أبينه لكم على مجموعة الواتساب. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.